Guys, good Lord. I just saw Spider-Man No Way Home. And oh, hot mama, this is the spoiler review. This is the spoiler review. No, I didn't give a rating for the movie in the other review. I didn't give a rating for the other review. You're gonna get the rating in this video right here. I'll tell you what, because this movie was a damn doozy. I got my. We're gonna get drunk for this one. Yes, sirree. What movie? Are you serious, bro? There are so many layers to this movie. I don't know where to begin. We're losing focus. All right, here we go. I don't know. I was like, am I drunk already? Am I drunk already? There are so many things going on in this movie. Incredible. Where do we begin? Where do we begin? Let's start with how the movie starts. The movie starts off super seriously, right? Starts off super seriously, and we get to the jokes. We're literally joking. Three minutes into the movie, we're like, Spider-Man's a killer. He killed Mysterio. Everyone, Spider-Man, how dare you? You're a menace. And then we're joking. We're literally joking and having a great old time already 3 minutes into the movie. So that was a little weird. This movie has a lot of jokes. But you want to know what? You want to know what? 95% of the jokes they hit. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. There are so many jokes in this movie. It's like jokey, happy, fun time. The jokes hit. They hit. Like, they hit. There's a scene where Aunt May asks Doc Ock if he wants what does it want? Tap water or salt water? Or I think that was the line. Bro, it was hilarious. It was hilarious. She's like, octopus, I'm gonna get you tap water. Bro, I was dying. I was like, you know what? I liked it. That was actually just funny. But my goodness gracious, this movie is just, there's so much going on. Funny movie, which is insane for what we're dealing with. Oh my, it's so funny though. They're like, I'm gonna watch this movie again. I'm probably putting this up. You know, both these reviews are coming up today. By the time this review is out, the spoiler free review is up, and then I'm gonna put this one up. They'll both be up noon today, Friday. But man, like, this movie is insane. Watching Spider-Man Far From Home, watching that movie, I would have never expected in my entire life that the next Spider-Man movie was going to have the characters that this Spider-Man movie had. I would have never thought it. I would have never in my life thought it. And I was always thinking, I was like, alright, we have to get Green Goblin one day. We have to get Green Goblin. That's one of the most, that is the most iconic Spider-Man villain, Green Goblin. We have to get him one day. And like, who's going to be Green Goblin? No one can do Green Goblin besides Willem Dafoe. And this movie fucking proved it. This movie fucking proved it, my man. Willem Dafoe is a presence in this movie. Willem Dafoe is an absolute presence. I'm going to make sure not to get a little too wild because I got my drink right here. Willem Dafoe is an absolute presence in this movie. When he is on screen, he's stealing the show. I honestly would say that Willem Dafoe is the best actor in this movie. Not saying that anyone did bad. Jamie Foxx was good. Alfred Molina was good. Zendaya was good. Tom Holland's always good, of course. Actor that plays Ned Lee is good. Happy was good. May was good. Should I spoil the other two? Like I said, guys, this is a spoiler review. If you're watching this video and you haven't seen Spider-Man No Way Home, that's your own fault. We're spoiling it. Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield were great. Everybody in this movie was good, but I'm going to tell you, uncontested, Willem Dafoe was the greatest actor in this movie. He may have been the greatest actor I've seen in all movies this year. It might be a little bit of a stretch, but he was good. Like, bro, he was a fucking presence. I'm going to get a little out of hand right now. He was really a presence. He was that man. He was that man. Because when Willem Dafoe was on screen, when Tom Holland and Willem Dafoe were in fisticuffs, boom, 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 back and forth. Get him. Fisticuffs, back and forth. Willem Dafoe taking shots to the face. Peter, you call it a punch? Bro. Shit you not. I'm going to do it again. Tom Holland. Bloody face. Tom Holland's like, oh, motherfucker. Boom, boom, boom. Willem Dafoe's like, yeah, little bitch. You can't fight for shit. Bro. Bro. Bro, no one else can do it better. That's your role. That's you. You are Green Goblin. No one else can. You proved it. My man's is 66 years old. Willem Dafoe is 66 years old. When was the last time he played Green Goblin? 2003? I'm going to look it up. When was the last time he played Green Goblin? Spider-Man... Spider-Man 1. Yeah, he died in Spider-Man 1. Yeah. 2002. 2002. I mean, I guess he was in Spider-Man 3, right? Because he was talking to Norman... He was talking to Henry Osborn. He was talking to Harry Osborn, so I guess he was in Spider-Man 3 a little bit, but he didn't really do much. He was, like, dead already. Bro, he has not played this role in 19 years. Bro, my God. If I have not played a role in 19 years, and I can just come back to that role, and I can just reprise my role like that, and fucking still got that, Peter, yeah, little bitch, you can't fight. I can still do that after 19 years. You're a god. You're a god. You're a damn god. Bro, he was so good. Oh, man. Bro, Willem Dafoe. This is why I'm going to see the movie twice. That's not the only reason, obviously. It's not the only reason I'm going to see the movie twice. But he was killing it. He was killing it. He really did. Bro, is it too early? Is it too early for that joke? He literally did kill Aunt May, so I think it's too early for that joke, though. Let's chill. Let's bring it down a little bit. Yo, Yuki, you're going crazy. Yuki, you're going crazy right now. Bring it down a little bit. But my God, my man's, Willem Dafoe was killing it. But we're gonna get away from Willem Dafoe for a second because we've been riding him for the last 5 minutes. Whew. What else we got in this movie? Doctor Strange. He was good. So let's talk about the bad. Let's talk about the bad because I'm talking about Doctor Strange. This is where the bad stuff in the movie comes. This is where the stuff happens in the movie that I don't agree with, that I literally hate, and I don't know what the hell is going on. So, oh boy, Doctor Strange has the little box, and he's like, Peter, we gotta send all these villains back to the universe. They died fighting Spider-Man. We send them back to the universe. We're good, hunky dory. I got them. We got them all captured. We got everybody captured right here. 5 people captured. Lizard, Doc Ock, Green Goblin, Jamie Foxx. That's it, right? 4. Another character? Sandman. Sorry. Damn, Sandman was barely in the movie. 5 characters. Got them all. Got them all. This is 40 minutes into the movie. A 2-hour, 40-minute movie. Got them all. Here they are. We're good. Got them. All right, I'm going to send them back to the universe. We're going to be good. Movie's over. And Tom Holland's like, wait a second. What do you mean? They going to die? They going to die in their universe? He's like, yeah, but, they're bad guys. The other Spider-Mans of their universe, they got it. They kill them. Unfortunately, they going to die. He's like, no. No, you hold up now, Mr. Strange. And he's like, you can call me Steven. Well, you hold up now, Steven. You can't be killing nobody. He's like, no, I'm not going to kill them. I'm just going to send them back to their universe. That's it. That's it. He's like, but they're going to die. Yep. They're murderers. They're literally killed people. So I'm going to put them back to where they came from. And whatever happens to them happens. He's like, no! Spider-Man! I am Spider-Man! I don't let people die! Boom! And Steven says, but Dr. Strange is like, hey, what are you doing? Kid, what are you doing? And he's like, sorry, I'm Spider-Man. We don't let people die. And he runs off. And as Doctor Strange runs after him, that was a crazy exchange. When Doctor Strange is fucking flipping New York and breaking New York in on itself, and there's 50 New Yorks and there's skyscrapers. That was insane. Honestly, I don't think I've ever seen anything that visually mind-blowing in a theater in my entire life. That was what I was seeing. Bro, what am I seeing? This is what am I looking at right now? It's what is happening on the screen? The screen is literally corroding on itself. That was sick. That whole, New York distortion shit was next level. That was beautiful. But here is when the bad shit happens. This is where I was pissed. Because I'm watching this. I'm dressed as Spider-Man. Like, I love Spider-Man. As you guys saw, he's on my leg. I love Spider-Man. But Doctor Strange was thwarted by a 17-year-old kid, 18-year-old kid were thwarted by Spider-Man? Really now? Doctor Strange. The Sorcerer Supreme. Should I call you that anymore? Because Wong got that role now. Are you even Doctor Strange? Are you even Doctor Strange? Are you Mephisto? Who are you? How did you get thwarted by a 17-year-old kid? Oh, it's because it's a Spider-Man movie. Oh. Yeah. You're not the main character. Yeah, you're right. You take the L to Spider-Man. Because I was like, what is going on? Spider-Man's like, oh, I know math. What's 2 divided by pi? It's still pi. Oh, no. Well, I know math. Pulls out... Spider-Man literally pulls out a calculator. Oh, I figured it out. Put a web over here. Put a web over there. Gotcha, Doctor Strange. I'm out. Woo! I'm like, hello, excuse me? Excuse me? Nani? You really got thwarted by a 17-year-old, an underage boy? Spider-Man. Doctor Strange. Sorcerer Supreme. Eye of Agamotto. Mr. There was only one chance, only one way, Mr. Stark. Or Tony. There was only one way, Tony. That dude. Mr. I split the oceans. That dude. Mr. Dormammu. I've come to bargain. Mr. Dormammu. I've come to bargain. Mr. Dormammu. I've come to bargain. How? That... Literally... You know what would have made that acceptable? What would have made that acceptable is if Doctor Strange was literally just like, I must not be the main character today. If he was like, said something like that, like, guess I'm in the wrong movie. I must be the... Guess I'm not the main character today. If he would have said something along that line, that would have been like, okay, you're self-aware. Okay, you're self-aware, I'll take it. If he just pulled like a Deadpool shit real quick. Because otherwise, I'm like, how did you just get bested by Spider-Man Doctor Strange? Come on. And then there's, because then that's not even it. Before we get to the whole New York fuckery, before we even get to all that, he pushes Spider-Man out of his body into the astral. He pushes Spider-Man out of his body. Spider-Man's like, oh shit, this is crazy. And he's just like, wait, I can still move my arm. Your spider sense is that good that when you're not even in your body, it works? When was your spider sense that good? When was your spider sense that good? Please tell me, because I don't recall that being a thing. Like, I know spider sense. I get spider sense. You're telling me your body is not even inhabited, and your body's like, not chill. And then you can just, I'm going to just go back in my body now. Sorry. That was a good try, but, you know what? Very good, Mr. Strange, but, Doctor Strange, but, I'm going to get back in my body. We're going to scrap real quick. I hated that. I hated that. Like, that part of the movie made me like, bro, what are you talking about? I was actually furious. But that was like one of the only things I didn't like in the movie, so we're going to get off of that because the movie was amazing. Forget all that shit I just said the last 5 minutes. The movie was amazing. Movie was amazing. Oh my god. So, what else we got going on? There's so much going on in this movie. Matt Murdock. And his scene was so fast. Blinking, you would have missed it. Soon as we saw the cane, I was like, oh! Actually, when I saw the cane, the entire theater erupted. Everyone was like, everyone lost their minds when we saw the cane. And then a brick comes to the window. Somebody throws a brick through the Peter Parker's window. Matt Murdock catches it. And the scene is very good because Tom Holland was ready to catch it too. Like, Tom Holland was like, but Matt Murdock caught it first. And he was like, Tom Holland was like, how did you do that? And he's like, I'm a good lawyer. I was like, okay. But that was it. He's gone. It was less than a 2-minute scene. It was less than a 2-minute scene. If you would have blinked, you would have missed Daredevil, which is crazy. So I don't even know what that means now. So now Daredevil is literally in the MCU? So is he going to get like his own film now? Is he going to be in another film? What? I don't know. Because there's later on in the movie, Doctor Strange does another spell and makes it so everyone forgets that Peter Parker is Spider-Man. Which I don't believe is going to stick. Which, maybe we can make another video on that too. Like, where do we go from here? Because where we go from here is another whole big rabbit hole, and we're already like 15 minutes into a video. I don't want this video to be over 25 minutes. Where we go from here is a whole other big rabbit hole, so we'll probably make another video about that, like what happens next, because Spider-Man goes to Peter Spider-Man goes to Peter Parker. He does go to Peter Spider-Man does go to Peter Parker in this movie. Spider-Man goes to Doctor Strange at the end of the movie after everything's said and done. He's like, can you like really make everyone actually forget that Peter Parker Spider-Man this time? Like, I messed up, but can we like actually do that this time? And he's like, bro, like nobody's gonna remember you. Like nobody. And he's like, yeah, just do it. And like I thought Doctor Strange was gonna be like, no, I'm not doing that. Like we've done all this. You accept what has happened and you deal with that, because that's what Spider-Man would do. We're not gonna make people forget this, but they actually just did it. Like everybody forgot, and I'm like, that's not gonna stick. That's not gonna stick, because now nobody knows that Peter Parker Spider-Man. Not MJ, not Ned, not Happy, not Doctor Strange, no Avengers. Nobody knows that Peter Parker is Spider-Man. Nobody. I'm like, that's not going to stick, because it doesn't make any sense. And we'll talk about that in a Where Do We Go From Here video. Like, I'm sorry that I'm making so many videos about this, but this movie's huge. This movie's literally over 2.5 hours, and there's a lot of content, right? There's a lot of content. So much content. Willem Dafoe's good, though. Willem Dafoe! Let's talk about some other characters. Jamie Foxx is good. Jamie Foxx looked amazing. He had the star thing, but he actually only had that for like a very split second. You see it, and you're like, okay. It's not like he has it on and he's like boom, 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 fighting with the star thing. I don't think I saw him fighting with like the star, like the original like Electro design. He did have it, but I don't think he was fighting with it the entire time. But Jamie Foxx was good. Jamie Foxx was great, actually amazing. He was funny as hell, great character, and he alluded to Miles Morales, which is crazy. When he was like on the ground, he was like, shit, you Peter Parker from Queens, from the Bronx, protecting the poor, fighting for the underdog. I would have thought she was a brother. I thought Spider-Man was black. Where the black Spider-Man at? He literally said that. And when he said that, the whole theater erupted, because we know they're teasing Miles Morales. Where is he at? Literally, where the black Spider-Man at? Where are you? Miles, we're looking for you. Can we get you in a movie already? And not Spider-Verse. Spider-Verse is great, but can we get you in a live-action movie already? Hey, Marvel. If you want to get a nice 30-year-old man to be Miles Morales, I'm down. I'm just kidding. I know Miles Morales is for a 16, 15-year-old kid. I get it. Woo, but I'll do anything else. Anyways, Jamie Foxx was great. Tom Holland was great. Willem Dafoe was amazing. Jeez, who else we got in this movie? Man, we got some other people in this movie. Alfred Molina as Doc Ock. Amazing. He was great. I love that they respected my man's character. So happy. He was like, well, I was strangling Peter Parker, and then next thing I know, he was like, wait a second, I turned good. He's like, wait a second, I turned a new leaf. He's like, you know what? No, I realized what I was doing was crazy. Excellent. I loved how he tried to take Tom Holland's spider suit, and it got onto integrated with the arms, with the octopus arms. Integrated with the octopus arms. You got the iOS upgrade, right? You got the iOS upgrade, and then like Tom Holland like hijacked him, and he was like, you know what? No. I'm in control of the arms now. And Alfred was like, what are you doing? I'm in control. And then the arms were like, Tom Holland was like, no. And then tied him up. He's like, you got me. That was good. That makes complete sense. That was perfect. That was actually just perfect. But I'm so glad they respected his character. He was bad at that point, and then like once they tied him down, once they got him in the lair, and they were like, he was seeing everything happen, and then at the end he was like, no, I'm not with y'all. I'm against y'all. And he helped the 3 Spider-Men. That was awesome. Lizard didn't do much. Sandman didn't do much. Oh well, that's fine. They did talk about Sandman and his past. They talked about everyone's past. They did touch on Sandman's past a little bit more, so that's good. They were like, he's like, I got a daughter. I remember fighting with you, Spider-Man. Yeah, you're a cool dude. But then he turned bad because he saw Spider-Man do some magic, and he was like, he got a little scared because he was on Spider-Man's side. Like he showed up. Sandman first showed up and helped him fight Electro. That was solid. But then he saw Spider-Man use the magic on Electro, and he was like, "Oh, whoa! What the fuck was that? What the fuck? No. He's like, no, I'm scared of you now. What the hell? You kill him? You kill him?" He's like, "Oh no, I didn't kill him. Let me just He turned real fast. That was funny. Because I loved it. Like, that was funny. That scene was perfect. Sandman, like, "Yeah, I'm down with you, Spider-Man. I remember you. I'll fight with you." Then he saw him get rid of Electro. He said, "Oh, what the fuck? You the devil." He said, "You ain't Spider-Man. You some crazy shit right now. What the hell?" He's like, "Nah, I don't rock with you." That was funny. But we're getting, this video is pretty long. I don't want this video to be over 25 minutes long. So let's cut this. Let's get to this pretty quickly. Tobey Maguire was in it. Andrew Garfield was in it. Insane. Fucking crazy. I wanted to record my audience's reactions when the two Spider-Men showed up, because I knew they were going to show up. Everybody knew it. I wanted to record the reactions when Tobey and Andrew showed up, but the way they had Andrew show up, I didn't even expect it. I didn't know that scene was going to happen, because after Aunt May dies, which I knew was going to happen, I knew Aunt May was going to die. It just has to happen in the Spider-Man story. We didn't get to see Uncle Ben die on screen, so of course we're going to see Aunt May die, unfortunately. And Spider-Man never has a good day. His days are always bad. He always has to have sacrifice happen. His friends and family have to die. So I knew Aunt May was going to go. And I knew it was going to be this movie. So Aunt May dies. That scene was very powerful, very upsetting. I cried. Everybody else cried. This scene was crazy. I knew it. And like when she got hit by the glider, she get impaled by it, but she got hit by the glider. And I got out my seat. I was like, "She's dead." And my friend was like, "Yo, sit down. She's not dead." And I was like, "No, she's dead." I actually was out of my seat. I was like, "She's dead." And then she wasn't exactly dead yet. But then she was like, "Peter, great power, great responsibility." I was like, "She's dying." And then she was like, "Yeah, I'm dying." And Peter's like, "No." And he's like, "Yeah, she's dying." And then Peter went like, he was like all emo, and he was like, he was all emo. He was like, "Aunt May's dead." He was like, "Man, emo." And then we went to Ned and Zendaya. We went to Ned and MJ. And Ned was doing a spell. He was like, "Damn, I wish we could find Peter." And then a portal opened up, and you saw a Spider-Man look back, and he was in all black. And so that was perfect. The way they did that scene was so good. That was perfect. He's like, that was literally perfect. Aunt May dies. Ned is like, "Damn, I wish we could find Peter." A portal opens up, and you see a Spider-Man turn around in all black. And everyone in the theater thought it was the symbiote on Spider-Man, because the way that they shot it, you just see Spider-Man like go far off in the distance, and he was in all black. And I was like, "Yo, the symbiote? What the fuck?" I was like, "The symbiote?" Because seeing that, I was like, "Oh shit!" I mean, yeah, the symbiote would get him like in this moment. But then I was like, "Wait a second, we didn't see the symbiote get on him, so that's trash." I was like, whoa. Like, we know Tom Hardy and the Venom are in the MCU. After you see Venom 2, the end credit scene, they come into the MCU because of Doctor Strange's spell. But I was like, whoa. The symbiote's already on him? We didn't even see that happen. So that's not good. That's trash. But then the character walks up, and you see Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. And we were like, what the hell? That was good. That was a good subversion. That was very good, because I literally thought that was a symbiote on Tom Holland, and then it was like, nah, it's something even crazier. "Hello, Andrew Garfield, I'm back." I was like, "Hello?" That was insane. And then Ned Leeds is like, "Oh shit, let me do it again. Where's Peter Parker?" And then Tobey Maguire just jumps on. He's like, "Yo, what's going on? Hey everyone." Bro, Tobey Maguire, bro, insane. I did get the audience reaction for that one, because once he brought Andrew Garfield, I was like, all right, Tobey Maguire is coming in a few minutes, like easily. So then he was like, all right, let me find Spider-Man. Tobey Maguire walks through. Boom! Loud eruption. The entire theater lost their minds. Knew it was going to happen once Andrew Garfield showed up. That was great. So we covered almost everything in the movie now. So let's get into the final scene. All three Spider-Men get together, ready to scrap. Insane. All the scenes with Tom Holland fighting Willem Dafoe, fucking raw. Fucking raw, man. Fucking raw. They were going toe-to-toe, blow for blow. Bro. Like, what are you talking about? Like, Willem Dafoe, Green Goblin got hands. Like, they were scrapping. Like, their blows were like, boom! Their blows, boom! 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 They were like, damn! Tom Holland was fucking going in on my mans. Willem Dafoe bloodied. Another! You better kill me now, Peter! You fucking trash! Bro! Shit was insane. Shit was insanity. Oh my god, fuck. And I literally thought Tom Holland was about to kill him. Like, he was going in on him. He was going in on him. And fucking Tobey Maguire is just like, I got this. Tobey Maguire's like, no, let me stop this. I got this. He walks up. Tom Holland's got the glider in his hand, about to kill him. Tobey Maguire's like, and Tom Holland's just like, and he just drops the glider. I'm like, that was perfect. That was so perfect. He didn't need to say anything to him. He just looked at him. And he was just like, and he just dropped it. He just dropped it. I was like, yes. That's exactly how you do it. He doesn't need to speak. Just look at him and diffuse the situation. That was perfect. That was so fucking good. That was incredible. That was incredible. And then he gets fucking stabbed in the back by Willem Dafoe. I was like, oh, why the fuck you do? Bro, this movie, I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that at all. Like, bro, when that happened, I was like, hello? My mans, what are you talking about? My mans, what are you saying to me? That was insane. I'm missing a little bit more, but I don't want to spoil everything. Did we spoil? Did we just go? Did we just keep going? It's already a 27-minute video. Let's keep it going. We got a little bit more to talk about. I'm going to spoil a little bit more. We got some dialogue from Tobey Maguire, which I'm so happy we got. I wanted Tobey Maguire to say, they love me. Like, when he shows up, I want him to just be like, they love me. I wanted him to do that. Or for him to be like, I'm going to put some dirt in your eye. Or for him to say something regarding his back. And we got the back one. He's like, they're like getting ready. They're doing stretches and shit. And Tobey Maguire is like, oh, my back. That was probably the best line in the fucking movie. Sorry, Aunt May. May you rest in peace. Sorry, great power, great responsibility. Tobey Maguire, my back, takes the cake. That was the best line in the goddamn movie. When he said that, I actually had a tear come down my eye. I was like, bro, that's perfect. My back! Yo! That was insane. That was perfect that he had that they had that line of dialogue in. Andrew Garfield, of course, as everybody expected, after seeing the trailer with MJ falling to her death and Tom Holland trying to save her, Andrew Garfield, of course, made the save and rescued MJ. And that scene was so good because he like literally rescued her. Tom Holland came in to try to get her. He got hit by a car or something. He wasn't able to get her. And then Andrew Garfield came in and got her. And he's just holding her. He's like, I did it. I finally did it. It's like, I did it. And she's just like, you good? And he's like, yeah. He's just fucking crying. He's like, yeah, I'm good. Yeah. That was beautiful. And then like, so like Andrew Garfield was funny too, because they was clowning on Andrew Garfield this movie. They were clowning on him. Like Andrew Garfield is like talking to Toby and Tom, and he's like, I love you guys. He's like, I love you guys. And they're just like, yeah, thanks. Yeah, thanks. And then Tom Holland is like, well, I'm in the Avengers. I don't mean to brag, but I'm gonna a little bit. Yeah, I'm in the Avengers. I'm kind of a big deal. And then Tobey Maguire is like, wow, that's so cool. What is that? And then Andrew Garfield's like, is that like a band or some shit? Or the Avengers? What y'all doing? What kind of music y'all play? That was funny. That was funny because I was like, does like Tobey Maguire even know what the Avengers is? He was like, wow, that's so cool. What is that? Who are those? What are you talking about? That was funny. That was actually perfect. That was funny. But yeah, like besides that, Willem Dafoe was scrapping with Tom Holland. That was great. There's some other stuff I do really want to talk about that I wish was in this movie that would have brought this movie up a little bit more. Hey, let's have a little sip of my vodka and we can talk about it, Alright, you guys have unlocked the DLC. We're past the 30-minute mark. You've unlocked the DLC. I'm drunk. Let's talk about it. So there's some things that it's not even like some things. I guess there are some things I wanted from this movie. But there is one huge thing that I wanted from this movie that didn't happen. And I'm pretty sure, I'm not even going to look it up. I'm drunk. I don't care. I don't care. One thing that I thought was going to happen in this movie, and it didn't. Like, I literally thought it was going to happen. So if you guys look at the trailer for this movie, and there's a scene when Doctor Strange is like, the multiverse is cracking, and I can't stop them. And he's like, the multiverse is cracking. They're coming through, and even I can't stop them. He says something like that. And the way that the way that scene is set up, is clearly from the final battle. But that scene, that moment, Doctor Strange saying that, is not even in this movie. They straight lied to us. That scene is not in this movie. Like, a lot of purple going on in the fucking multiverse cracking, and Doctor Strange saying, even I can't stop them, they're breaking through. That is not in the movie. And seeing that scene in the trailer, I thought that that was going to happen in the movie. So here's where I thought that was going to happen. Are you guys ready for this? Get this. And I told this to one of my friends, because I was driving home from seeing the movie, and I got home, and then one of my friends wanted me to tell them about everything that happened in the movie. And I was like, you really want me to spoil the other movie? And they're like, yeah, tell me everything. So I talked to them for 2 hours and told them everything that happened in this movie. And I'm going to see it again in like a day. Or maybe tonight. Who fucking knows? But yeah, so this is what I thought was going to happen. I thought they were going to have the scrap with Willem Dafoe. Tom Holland's about to kill Willem Dafoe. Tobey Maguire stops him. I thought that was going to play out as that played out, right? And then Willem Dafoe stabs Tobey Maguire. Stabs Tobey Maguire in the back. In the back, too, mind you. Come on. Stabbed in the back. What happened to you? My back. You're good now? Okay. Get stabbed in the back, right? Get stabbed in the back. Tobey Maguire goes down. Got stabbed in the back by Willem Dafoe. And then they stab Willem Dafoe with the serum and cure him, right? Stab Willem Dafoe with the serum and cure him. Oh, shit. I just realized something. Okay. Anyways. Whoa. I just realized something. That's crazy. Stab Willem Dafoe and cure him. Tobey Maguire is on the ground. Been stabbed by Willem Dafoe, okay? So that's when I thought the multiverse was going to crack again, because maybe Tobey Maguire wasn't supposed to die, right? Tobey Maguire's not supposed to die in the MCU. So then I thought the multiverse was going to crack. We're going to get the Doctor Strange scene. He's like, oh, they're coming through, and even I can't stop them. The multiverse cracks, and Venom comes through from Sony. Tom Hardy. Venom comes through, right? That's what I thought. Venom was going to come through looking for Peter Parker, Tom Holland. And then the symbiote was going to leave from Eddie Brock. Now, this is a little messy. But from the trailer, that's what I thought was going to happen. Symbiote comes in, leaves Eddie Brock, and tries to bond with the Tobey Maguire that's on the ground because he got stabbed by Willem Dafoe. Tries to bond with him, right? Tries to bond with him because he's weak from getting stabbed. He's already damaged. So it's like, all right, he's weak. Let me bond with him because he's already bonded with him in Spider-Man 3, right? Already bonded with him in Spider-Man 3. So it tries to get onto him. It jumps to get onto him. And at that moment, Willem Dafoe jumps in and it bonds to him. You guys following me? Symbiote comes in, tries to bond to Tobey Maguire. Willem Dafoe jumps in and bonds to Willem Dafoe, who's also defeated. Bonds to Willem Dafoe, and he becomes the Red Goblin. Is that a thing? I would look it up, but I'm pretty sure that's when the symbiote takes over Willem Dafoe, right? Not Willem Dafoe, but the Green Goblin, right? And he was going to become the Red Goblin. Bro, that would have been hot. That would have been hot. And then, like, all three Spider-Man had to fight Red Goblin and Willem Dafoe. Bro, that would have been nasty. Tell me that would have been nasty. If you guys made it this far and you listened to what I just said, tell me that would have been nasty. And they had like a quick scrap for 15 minutes at the end of the movie, scrapping against all three Spider-Man against Green Goblin, Red Goblin, Willem Dafoe. Told me that would not have been insane. But we didn't get that. We didn't get that. Instead, Tobey Maguire gets stabbed. He's fine. He's like, yeah, this really hurts. He's like, this really hurts. He gets up. He doesn't even have a wound. He's like, yeah, this hurts. What hurts? What hurts? What is hurting you right now? I don't see any wound on you. You're Spider-Man. You don't take any wounds. You're a menace. That's my J. Jonah Jameson. Like, what hurts? What hurts you? You're fine. They stab Willem Dafoe, send everybody back to the universe, hunky-dory. He says, hey, can you make everybody forget? Everybody forgets him. They're going to have to undo that. He sees Happy at Aunt May's grave. He's like, you know her? And he's like, yeah, I knew her through Spider-Man. He's like, yeah, that's crazy. All right, see you later. So, like, no. There has to be something that happens where Doctor Strange is like, yeah, I'm just gonna undo that. I know I told you everybody's gonna forget that you were Spider-Man, but yeah, that's not gonna rock. Let me just undo that real quick. Sorry, sorry. So yeah, like, but that's the movie. Fucking good ass movie. So here's my rating. This is not a perfect movie. Best movie I've seen all year. Best movie I've seen all year, easily. Willem Dafoe killed it. He actually did. Whew. I'm gonna give this movie a 9.6. A 9.6. It's not a 9.5 because it's above that. It's above that. It's a very good movie. It's not perfect because, like I said, Spider-Man thwarting Doctor Strange. I hate that. That's stupid as hell. And the trailer lied to us and then made it seem as if something was going to still go down and nothing went down after everything was handled. Maybe if the trailer didn't lie, this movie would be like a 9.7. But I really thought, like, especially after Toby got stabbed. After Toby got stabbed, I especially thought, all right, Venom's coming through. It's going to bond with him, heal him, or something. And then I was thinking, I was like, yo, well, what if, like, Willem Dafoe was just like, what is that? Take me, send me out. I literally thought, like, we were going to get a Red Goblin, like, real quick. But that didn't happen. But it was still a great movie. It was still a great movie. Like, oh, amazing. Literally amazing. We got 2 end credit scenes, but we're not going to talk about that right now. We can talk about that in a separate video, because those are... I have a whole nother idea for what they're going to do with the end credits. We got 1 end credit scene. One end credit scene with Tom Hardy, and we got a trailer for Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness, which I can talk about both of those, literally, because I might as well. I'll talk about both of those, but we're going to be talking about the Eddie Brock end credit scene, the first end credit scene. We'll talk about that in another video, probably Saturday. Guys, what'd you think of Spider-Man No Way Home? Did you love it? Did you hate it? There's no way you hated it. Comment below and let me know. Feel free to talk about spoilers in this video because this is the spoiler review. And I'll see you guys next time. Got that fucking wet blood out here.